On a more serious note, we begin today's ceremony by acknowledging that the land on which RIT sits is the traditional territory of the Onondaga, or the people of the Great Hill. In English, they are known as Seneca people, the keepers of the Western Door. Together with the Mohawk, Cayuga, Onondaga, Oneida, and Tuscarora, the Seneca make up the sovereign Haudenosaunee Confederacy, so we honor them. Well, welcome to all, and thank you for joining us in this early evening, late afternoon celebration as we honor this year's Distinguished Alumni awardees from 3 of our colleges. The Golisano College of Computing and Information Science awardee is Franklin Atheist. So Franklin, pleased to have you with us here today. The College of Art and Design awardee is Aaron Swarovski. Aaron, welcome. And the College of Liberal Arts awardee is Christine Simmons. There's Christine, okay, with her husband John. Welcome, John. The Distinguished Alumni Award is presented annually to graduates who have brought distinction at the highest levels to their college and to RIT through their professional, community, and philanthropic achievements. Franklin, Aaron, and Christine are joining a select group of exceptional alumni who inspire us through their innovation, their creativity, and their leadership. RIT's distinguished alumni have built legacies and improved the world through their contributions to the advancement of their fields. These alumni create new possibilities, paving the way for our students' bright futures. With alumni like Franklin and Aaron and Christine, RIT is attracting imaginative, multi-talented, and diverse students, and we have some of them in attendance today. I'm proud to say that these alums have really set the pace, if you will, for our current students, and I'm proud to say this last fall, we welcomed a record number of first-year undergraduate students, in fact, by far, and they also represent the most academically accomplished group in the history of the university. And looking ahead to this coming fall, it looks like we may accidentally exceed what we did last fall. And so far, we're on pace to reduce the admit rate and increase diversity in all categories and maintain the student quality. So we're very proud of where things are headed. So we strive to be a place that our alumni are proud to call their alma mater. And today, midway through the 2025 RIT strategic plan, RIT is on a firm path to realize actually everything that we have set out to accomplish plus more. We're becoming the university that we want to be, we think we should be, and alumni like Aaron and Franklin and Christine are helping us get there. Also helping us get there is Transforming RIT, the campaign for greatness, which currently stands at about 88% of our $1 billion blended campaign goal. And we truly appreciate all those who are making it possible for RIT to cross that finish line. I'm also excited that we have today a number of Sentinel Society members with us. The Sentinel Society plays a pivotal role in funding RIT's most pressing and immediate needs across campus. Sentinel members provide unrestricted resources, at least mostly unrestricted. You can restrict it to a college, and I can imagine we've got 3 deans here who say, restrict it to me. Well, you could actually do that, but you can't restrict it further than that. And this allows the university to offer scholarships and academic and student life opportunities that are really the hallmark of the RIT experience. So Franklin, Aaron, and Christine, you bring honor and distinction to the university, and we're very, very proud of you. These awards recognize the outstanding work that you have done just so far. We know there's more to come. We're excited for what the future holds and also for your continued engagement with the university. Your success is truly our success, and on behalf of the entire RIT community, congratulations to you. I now have the pleasure of introducing a person who needs no introduction, but it's the Dean of the Golisano College of Computing and Information Science, Ann Hakey. So Ann, if you would come to the podium.
Put down just a little bit. Thank you, Dr. Munson. Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Ann Hakey, and I'm the Dean of the Golisano College. So this year marks the college's 20th anniversary. However, many of our programs have much deeper histories, and none more so than computer science. So today, we celebrate one of our most accomplished computer science graduates, a man whose achievements in both his professional and personal lives exemplifies the commitment to technical innovation in the broader community that is a hallmark of so many RIT Tigers. So it is my distinct pleasure to present this year's Distinguished Alumni Award to Franklin Atheist, 1985 graduate of our computer science program. Franklin's achievements are many and his ties to RIT run deep. Whether early on as a co-op at NTID employing his Fortran 77 skills, or later creating the next legacy of Tigers as the proud father of Jared and Andrew Atheist, who both graduated from RIT in 2017 and 2018 respectively, Franklin's impact is felt around campus. So serving as the CTO and Senior Vice President for Comcast's Xfinity Mobile Retail and Convergence, known also as XMRC, Franklin drove the company's overall mobile technology strategy. Throughout his 25-plus year career with Comcast, he has spearheaded several IP architecture programs and initiatives within broadband services. In addition, he holds over 25 United States patents and has participated in numerous standards-making bodies. Also, as a staunch STEM advocate, which is perfect for RIT, he supports various innovative initiatives throughout the city of Philadelphia, including Dance Logic, a program that Franklin spearheaded and that is specifically geared towards teaching young girls to program while also integrating the art of dance. Moreover, he volunteers teaching coding to young people at the Second Antioch Baptist Church, helping create opportunities for the next generation of dreamers and doers. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming 2022 Golisano College Distinguished Alumni Award winner, Franklin Atheist, up to the podium.
Thank you. I came to RIT in 1980, and this was the last thing I ever thought I would do. When I came to RIT in 1980, I met some family members who were the rowdy group over here, right, that enabled me to stand up here, to be honest with you. They protected me. They cuddled me when I needed to be cuddled. They cursed me out when I needed to be cursed out. But they're the reason why, to me, this is happening. Whenever I needed them, they were here for me, and vice versa, of course. But, when my oldest was thinking about going to RIT or UConn, I heavily influenced him about RIT. To this day, he now thanks me for that one. The second son, he just by default wanted to come to RIT. Right? So we've been an RIT family for a while now, since the 80s, obviously. And my two sons have uncles and aunts who they look at, and they also RIT family. So everything to us was always RIT Orange. My wife was a RIT Orange person, even though she went to University of Penn. Right, but she would have been here with her orange on, waving the RIT flag. But I do have to say thank you very much. It's easy for me to push RIT everywhere I'm at because I kind of still wear all the RIT colors whenever I'm out somewhere with RIT jacket or RIT T-shirt. But the education I got at RIT, I kind of took for granted until I started working and doing things because I realized that education I got prepared me for the things that I did now. It was amazing for me. And now that I'm looking back at things, I realize, what I should have done more of, to be honest with you, right? But it was one of a kind. I'm not just saying that because, I'm up here doing it, but it was one of a kind. And it enabled me to do the things that, I'm doing today. I'm blessed because of where I came from. I'm also blessed because of the family and friends who made me be the things and do the things that I'm doing now. But thank you very much, and much appreciated for recognition of this. Thanks, Dean Ann.
Thank you, Franklin. We're all so very proud of everything that you've accomplished. So it's now my pleasure to introduce the Dean of the College of Art and Design, Dr. Todd Chokel. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Ann, and congratulations to Franklin and to Aaron and to Christine. It's really a remarkable group of alumni that we're celebrating today. It's now my sincere pleasure to tell you about Aaron Swarovski, this year's recipient of the College of Art and Design Distinguished Alumni Award. Creative visionary, designer, entrepreneur, kind human being. And that kind human being was on full display last night, by the way, Aaron. I really appreciated our dinner that we had and just witnessing all that you were able to share with that group that we convened with. But these are just some of the descriptors that come to mind about Aaron. Aaron is a proud alumna, receiving not 1 but 2 degrees from the College of Art and Design. She earned her undergraduate degree in graphic design in 1998, and then went on to get her MFA in computer graphics in 2020. I'm sorry, 2000. Jumped a few years there. Today, she owns a design-driven production company based in Chicago. That company bears her name. She is the owner and executive creative director of Swarovski Corporation. Brand and entertainment titans hire Aaron to create their visually stunning main title sequences for their blockbuster movies and television series. And I can assure you that you all are among the hundreds of millions of people who have seen her visual storytelling at work. Aaron learned the fundamentals of design, typography, and motion graphics at RIT, along with a number of the faculty that have been here to celebrate this with her. Another key fundamental she discovered at a young age: grow and maintain meaningful relationships. For Aaron, it's important to do your job well, but also be a thoughtful and good person. Treat others how you want to be treated. She was just describing a story of connecting with one of her employees just a short time ago and epitomized sort of that sentiment as well. She also fondly recalls the friendship, laughter, and learning while a student here. Some of her favorite memories were listening to the Cranberries in the dark rooms in the college while working. I remember the Cranberries fondly as well. Having her work in the honors show, carrying her art bin down the quarter mile on the coldest, windiest day. I'm not sure that's one of the fond memories, but it's definitely one that demonstrates perseverance and grit. And also the constant laughter in the hallways, and I imagine a lot of that laughter was coming from Aaron as well. Her memories actually remind me of why the College of Art and Design is such a special place. We are an amazing professional art school within this technical university, and our students have an advantage to pursue opportunities they never imagined, some of those opportunities that Erin enumerated in her recollections. This is emphasized through RIT's signature initiative of Technology, the Arts, and Design, and embodied in Erin's accomplishments in creative work. The opportunities around Technology, Art, and Design, or TAD, abound in the College of Art and Design and elsewhere across this university. And Erin took advantage of every opportunity. She loved her photography classes and also took 3D classes, programming courses in what is now the Golisano College of Computing and Information Science, and studio classes in our School for American Crafts as well. Because RIT made it possible to take classes outside of her major, Erin says her group of friends overall, and overall experience was much more diverse. All those perspectives provided her with a curiosity and the ability to communicate about other disciplines. She says it gave her an open mind, not about design, but also how technology could influence it. This convergence of technology, art, and design, combined with years of building her company and community, has led to her this monumental success. Swarovski brand is best known for its prolific title sequences, most notably a host of Marvel films, hence the hundreds of millions of viewers, including Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy, I think the volumes 1 and 2, and Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Captain America, the Winter Soldier was the biggest moment in Erin's career, as she describes it. The film started the company's relationship with Marvel, which continues to this day. And in conversation last night, Erin mentioned a number of other films and TV and streaming series that are going to be coming out this coming year as well. Erin had first collaborated with the film's directors years prior when she worked on the title sequence for the TV show Community, I don't know if that might date some people, but it was a really funny show about a community college and the administrators and faculty there. And they endorse the caliber of her work to marvel. You can also see her beautiful imagery in Animal Kingdom and Jeep's Release Your Renegade campaign, which is pretty cool. If you just type in Swarovski Corporation, you'll see all the work that they've done. It's really amazing. It will come as no surprise that Erin is incredibly generous in giving of her time to meet with RIT students. She's presented many times and hosted workshops on campus for our aspiring artists and designers. Just last month, actually, Erin was one of the presenters for our annual Creative Industry Day event that takes place at RIT. And tomorrow at Imagine RIT Festival, Erin is presenting and participating in a panel discussion as part of the Futurist Symposium. So I encourage you all to enjoy that in the amazing Imagine RIT that will be taking place on campus tomorrow. Giving back and making those connections is important to her, and we're very, very grateful for all that you do, including being a member of the inaugural National Council for the College of Art and Design that met today, and we have a few of those members here as well. Erin, you truly epitomize all that RIT represents. You are always curious and constantly pushing the creative and innovative boundaries. We are extremely proud to honor Erin Swarovski as the 2021-2022 College of Art and Design Distinguished Alumna. Congratulations, Erin, on a well-deserved honor. I'd like to invite Erin to make some remarks.
I don't know, maybe you should give my speech for me. That was so lovely. It's funny that you mentioned the cranberries. I don't know when I said that, but I was thinking back about my time at RIT, and I was thinking about, this is also going to date me, but you know that blind melon video with the little bumblebee? So it would be a better metaphor if it was a tiger, but it's a bumblebee. And that bumblebee is just out in the world, and eventually it gets to the gate and it opens up and finds all the other bumblebees. I'm gonna cry, it's so sweet. And that's what RIT was to me. I found my bumblebees. It was just that feeling of being around people that are like you, and that push like you, and are creative like you, and are thoughtful like you, and different like you, but in all the best ways. So when I think back about my time, I think about the friendships and the community that was there, the vibrant time in your life that really is the foundation of everything to come. And I really did take advantage of all the different classes, and I know my professors must have loved to love me, because I'm sure I wasn't so easy, but I was passionate. And I was always looking for more and interested in finding more. And this was a university that really gave me that opportunity to do that. And I really love this initiative around, art, design, and technology, because design is about solving a problem, acknowledging a problem and solving it. Art is the vibe. What is it going to look like? What's going to make somebody interested in touching that piece of design? And technology is, if done right, it's invisible, but it's all the workings that can make all of that other stuff happen. So to think of this as a university that can work in that way is really a beautiful thing, and is really what happens with me in my everyday life. So just kind of going from one to another seamlessly. And this school taught me the bedrock of community and of all of those disciplines. So thank you very much for this award. It's really like a warm hug from the past. So I really appreciate it, and I appreciate my friends who came, and everybody who's watching at home, and to my daughter who I love so much, and my husband. So thank you, guys.
That was really wonderful. Thank you very much, Erin. I'd now like to introduce Dr. Anna Stemport, Dean of RIT's amazing College of College of Liberal Arts. Pardon me. So, I better watch out. She might be.
Thank you so much, Todd, distinguished guests, President Munson, awardees, faculty, staff, students. It is such an honor for me to introduce to you the next awardee from the College of Liberal Arts, Christine Simmons, an alumni of the Professional and Technical Communication Program. Christine and her husband John are here with us tonight, also an RIT alumnus, and their family resides in Great Falls, Virginia, where Christine is the Vice President for Government Affairs at the Partnership for Public Service, a nonpartisan, nonprofit organization dedicated to building a better government and a stronger democracy. Christine leads the partnership's advocacy and policy work on Capitol Hill and serves as a member of the partnership's leadership team. She works with elected and appointed officials at the highest levels of government and has testified before Congress as an expert witness on government effectiveness. Thank you, Christine, for that work. Christine has dedicated her professional life to making government more effective for the people it serves. Her passion for public service began right here at RIT, where she was inspired by her peers, professors, administrators, including Dr. Fred Smith, then Vice President for Student Affairs and advisor to student government, with whom she still keeps in touch. As Director of Special Events for Student Government, Christine had the opportunity to connect with many of the speakers invited to campus, including the Soviet Foreign Ministry spokesperson, as well as the real-life inspiration for the movie Good Morning Vietnam. And Christine, we'd love to hear you talk more about that. She credits these experiences for expanding her curiosity about the world around her and making her realize how people working together can affect history. Throughout her career, Christine has been involved in the response to events that will forever be remembered for their historical significance. On September 11, 2001, Christine was working as a special assistant to the president on the staff of the White House Domestic Policy Council. Her role quickly focused to help our nation and the people in it respond and recover during that unprecedented time of need, truly embodying what it means to be a public servant and a leader. I believe her service is best summed up by the words of a mother of a Flight 93 passenger, whom you'll remember as one of the heroes that prevented a hijacked plane from reaching its target in Washington, D.C. During a 2002 meeting between the families of those who sacrificed their lives on Flight 93 and the White House staff, this mother told Christine and her colleagues, if they died trying to save you, they would be so pleased to see what beautiful people you are. A heart for service is a beautiful thing, and Christine has that in spades. We are so fortunate to count her among our alumni here at RIT, and especially for me as the new dean of the great College of Liberal Arts, I'm so pleased to have become, in a short period of time, one of Christine's many, many friends, and also a friend to John, Christine's husband. And this is what I hope to be truly the beginning of a great and long friendship. And I am so personally grateful to you for your service and your interest in our college and the work that you're already dedicating to the college and what I believe will be many, many more opportunities to collaborate. And Christine gives back to our students and to our faculty and to our programs in many ways, from sharing her experiences and advice on alumni panels in the School of Communication, to participating in the RIT 365 Super Speaker Series, to hosting a reception for our honors students visiting Washington, D.C. just a couple of months ago. And we have one of our honors students here with us tonight. Good to see you. And doing so again the following week when Dr. Munson was in town. So Christine and John have both been generous with RIT time and time again. And this is just, I am so grateful to Christine and John for this. And it really is the first public announcement of this incredible gift, namely to establish a fellowship to help support RIT students pursuing internships in public policy, political science, and governance-oriented fields. Thank you, Christine and John. This is a legacy that is going to bear incredible fruit, and that's going to be so meaningful to College of Liberal Arts students, to our faculty, to our programs, and I cannot thank you enough. Christine is also a member of the inaugural National Council for the College of Liberal Arts, and we had a great conversation yesterday, and the commitment that Christine and John demonstrate to the College of Liberal Arts truly benefit our next generation of leaders. And that's who we are at RIT. We are the College of Liberal Arts for leaders. And Christine, you demonstrate that. So, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students in the College of Liberal Arts, it is my pleasure to recognize Christine Simmons as our 2021-22 Distinguished Alumnus. Congratulations, Christine, and thank you for your years of service to us all in all your different roles. Please join me in welcoming Christine to the podium.
Goodness, that was really lovely. Thank you so much. And these are beautiful awards, and this is a beautiful event. So just thank you. It is incredibly meaningful and so much appreciated. I really appreciate so much about RIT, but it has really allowed me to pursue a life of purpose. Is something that we've talked about, and I built a career in public service, and I'm so grateful and appreciative to Dean Stenport and the COLA team. Deeply honored to be selected for this award, but also to be part of the inaugural class of the, well, I guess it's not a class, but I'll call it a class, of the National Council. I guess I'm on campus, so I'll call it a class because it just feels right. I also want to acknowledge Bruce Austin, who's here, who was the chair of the Professional and Technical Communication Department when I joined RIT as a transfer student. And Bruce, you created a culture that made students feel seen and valued, and that was a big part of, I think, why I thrived here. And the department, the school now has really grown and blossomed and is under the wonderful leadership of Tracy Worrell, and I just wanted to acknowledge and thank you for being here. Fred and Joanne Smith, and Dean Stenport mentioned Fred Smith, but Fred and Joanne are very important parts of all of our good and fond memories of RIT. It's impossible to thank you enough for what you invested in us as student leaders. It means the world to me that you are both here, and so thank you so much. I also want to thank my fellow student government leaders, including our friend Eric Senna, who is here today, and of course my husband John. I don't know how we did it, but we convinced my parents to let me transfer to RIT to be with my boyfriend. And I'm very grateful to them. I wish they were still with us because I know this would be a proud day for them. But I'm so proud and happy, John, that you and I can continue our support of RIT together as a couple. So thank you all so much. This means the world to me, and I'm really excited about all the new engagement we have with RIT. I was very inspired by this morning's meeting, and I think Dean Stenport, your vision, and President Munson, your commitment to the College of Liberal Arts is very inspiring, and I'm excited for what's next. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Christine. We are so proud of everything you have accomplished. And I guess this concludes the ceremony. Thank you all for coming this evening. Congratulations to our distinguished awardees. And I think, President Munson and I will join in saying enjoy the continuation of the party, and thank you, everybody.